Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 3 of Glacial Awakening. Today we're going to dive a little bit into Hearth Well to start generating some resources. So let's get to it. So between episodes, if you can't tell, I've done a lot of terraforming the land. I want to flatten it out, threw down torches everywhere, and I didn't finish, but it's getting there. And then I'm going to build a wall eventually just to keep mobs out. I'm just doing a simple 5x5 chunk area. Gives me plenty of room to expand. I moved the animals over into the corner over there. There's the 2 deer, 2 foxes, and there's a penguin. So one thing I found was hoppers. They've been changed. You can use stone instead of iron, which makes them significantly easier to get. So with those, you can do something like this setup here, where you can have some sort of inventory feeding into the freezer, which just feeds into another inventory. That way you could load it up with snowballs, and as a result, you'll get the heavy snowballs, and then you can... I already did it all. But you can pull them out. You can craft them using, say, Shift K. So here, if we just take a bunch of snow, we'll throw them in. Throw some there, we'll throw some here. Doesn't matter. They'll come down. So what you can do is, in your inventory, unless you change the control for it, which is options, controls, and then chisel bits. Here we go. Crafting tweaks, compress all. Shift K is the default. Oop, wrong one. So if you open your inventory, you hover over the last one, you hold Shift, you hit K, it'll compress them into the heavy snow. This will work for anything that's a 2x2. If you want to do 3x3, say, I don't really need it, but here we go. You can just open up the crafting station and do the same thing. Oh, that is not at all what I was expecting, because there's a 2x2 recipe. Oh well, now I've got a ton of these. They're just going to sit in there. And then you just throw those in a similar setup, and then it turns into ice crystals. So that's roughly how much snow I've gotten doing the land forming. The other thing you can do, since you have hoppers, is you can automate some stone. Well, I say automate, but it's more like semi-automate. So these strainers, they have a durability, but you can make a bunch of them, and you can throw them in a chest attached to a hopper that just points into it. Don't do it on top because it needs water flow going on top, so do it on any of the other sides. So for each of these, I have a chest and a hopper feeding in the strainers. This one on the end, I'm going to switch to the dense strainer so I get some flint. And then underneath them all, we go down here. I have hoppers pulling out into a nice hopper line for now until we get cables. And it just puts everything that I collect into this chest. So I get a bunch of stone so I can make a bunch more hoppers. I get a bunch of sticks so I can make more strainers without chopping down trees. And I have flax growing here, which gives me the string I need. Plus some other stuff that will be useful later. Or now, I don't know. You can use a hopper to feed into the anvil. So if you take it out, it'll feed it in. So that's a way to just keep reloading it if you need to. If you're making a lot of stuff at once. And then aside from that, I did a little bit of exploring, not a whole lot. So I have a couple of my astral sorcery pages ready to go for later. And that's about it. These gems, the amethyst, at first you can't harvest them. Use your staff thingy. Do I have it somewhere? This guy. With the shatter. That'll get you the gems. Then you can make the pickaxe or the shovel or both. which is obsidian level pickaxe. So that's like using diamond level pickaxe. It's got good durability. The shovel is also the same, really good durability. Just for a few gems. That's normal pickaxe recipes. The problem with that is they do not count for this tetra thing, which I have been playing around with a little more. So to give you an example, usually you need to have your hammer in your inventory when you do this. But if you put in your sword, and I've already swapped out the hilt, so that's not going to help. But you can, if you go to, say, click on, usually I have to click on repair first, and then you can click on the part. But say I want to add a wrap to it, I can get leather out, because I know leather's an option. So the hollow sphere, I believe, is what tells you. Tools, binding, no, not binding, handle. I don't know. Hilt, something. Well, it tells you all the different materials you can use and their stats. But in here, I can add, say, it also, if you look in your inventory, it'll put those little edges on it so you know that it's a valid material. So I can do this and it'll increase the damage slightly and increase the durability slightly. But I need a cutting tool, which is my sword, I think, which makes it weird. But you can't upgrade your axe without another axe for the handle, and you can't do, yeah, so it's weird. You might need two tools, put simply. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Oh, wait, quickly to repair them, you can just put it in, repair. It'll swap between the parts for the blade and the hilt. So in this case, it wants planks. The next time it'll be cobble, then it'll be cobble again, and then it'll go to planks. It just keeps alternating between the three of them. Because my handle is made out of planks instead of sticks now, it's not the flimsy one. Alright, so let's move on. We need to make a stone kiln, heavy ingots, because we're getting into Hearth Well. So let's see if I have the stuff even. Break down slabs, okay. And this is the same thing. So we got our bricks. We'll just put them in. I don't know how many of these we'll need. Let's get 36, sure. So then, like I said, you could just fill this up. Pull that guy out. And then go to town. I imagine we'll need quite a few of these. Oh, wrong one. Oh, my pickaxe is broken. Oh, the mining level matters. So this is only taking one click as opposed to the cobblestone taking two. How many are in there? 6. There we go. That's all of them. Good enough for me. Oh, and you can find little igloos. They'll give you... You can find... Where is it? The worms. Not in this one. These guys. These worms. You can find them inside of little igloos. I found one to the east. They're just on little platforms. I found 2 of them right next to each other. You can't really tell from the top down, but that's what those 2 structures are. They also have drying racks in them. Oh, lag. Alright, let's see. What do we need to do? They have these drying racks, not the cheap ones. So these will hold 4, and they're faster. So let's make 7 of these. And let's make a kiln. Did that take all my bricks already? No, they went in there. Okay. And then we need to make heavy ingots, which is going to be... oh boy. So we need more blaze powder. Yay. I have clay coming in down here, so I'm not worried about that. Stone's coming in there too, so that's fine. So the problem is going to be the gunpowder. Got a few, so we'll just make 6. Sure, it can go here for now. No GUI, so I guess we just right click them in. And it probably needs some fuel. Well, since I've got sticks coming in, there you go. I probably need to light it with the match thing, don't I? Where'd I put that? I haven't used it in a while. Here it is, the fire starter. Yep, that'll do it. A little slow. I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. I made some more. I've got, what, 30 of them? You can add fuel while this thing is going, so you don't have to keep relighting it. And you can always pull these out and add more. I don't have any more to add in, but you can see it still burns down, but you can add more fuel while it's going. And I'll just restock it. That way you don't have to keep lighting it up. So you're going to need a ton of these things, I bet, knowing Hearth Well. But let's see. Hopefully 30 will get us somewhere for now. Alright, so we need to make an empty rod, a crushing block, and then a mist rod. Alright, so we're going to need to make the empty rod and the crushing block. Crushing block should be pretty simple. See, like right here, there's 9 already down the drain, plus another 3. So that's 12, and then there's going to be another one. Luckily, we'll only need to... oh, glass. How do we get this? So, we're maybe glass shards? No, we can use the kiln. With sand, which we don't actually have, so we're probably going to need the rock cutter thing. Let's see, sand. What's this? Could do that, I think. And we could do this one also. So let's do the rock grinder because that's part of the quest. Oh. We'll do the cheap stone one. All my crystals are outside. Alright, here and there. You're familiar with, say, like Ex Nihilo. It's similar to the hammer. So theoretically, we should just be able to put a couple down. I don't know if we can or excavate these, but we'll find out. Sometimes it has trouble. Looks good. And we got a free piece of flint from that too. Or 4. Oh, cool. Alright, so we need sand, the sticks. Light it up. Alright, what else do we need? That's it. Cores we can't make yet. Yeah, okay. So we need... what's that stuff called? There's a, Similar to bone meal. This one. Means we need our dust and we need stone dust. Which I know we have a little. Which we're getting from... We're just getting it from the dense strainer, so we should have more coming in. Yeah, so we're good there. Look at all that junk. I'm gonna have to set up a better storage system for that later. Alright, let's get our glass. Let's just dump our tools for now. Alright, first things first. We need an empty rod. Then with this, I believe you just hold right click, do this 3 times. Let's see, I think there's a food here I missed. No, I'm gonna keep that. I don't want that. I guess we'll just do that one. Remember to keep a variety of food. Eat one of everything. I should be getting sort of close to a heart by now. Don't forget the gross stuff like the spider eye and the rotten flesh. And the poisonous potatoes. Let's see, how far am I? Oh, 3. Not too bad. Now it's 2. Alright, so with this, I believe we're just gonna have to throw this on the ground and place the crushing block above it. It'll fall, it'll break it. Good. Now let's get just some separate building material. Where's the cobble stuff? Here. So you don't have to do this, but I will, because it'll save me some in the long run. And 7, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's too many. It doesn't matter. Gonna mess up all my torches. Alright, so with this stuff, you can change grass blocks. I'm pretty sure it's not dirt. It has to be grass. But you can... Oop, and it'll turn into this mysterious grass. Yeah, you can't use it on dirt, so... What this will do is, over time, it'll grow a little plant. Like grass. It'll be purple looking grass, and additionally it has a chance to spread to the block next to it. It's a really low chance, but there's still a chance, and so that my whole area doesn't get converted over to that stuff, I'm just going to set up a separation so there's no adjacent grass to this little area. Now that my torches are going to be messed up, let's see, how bad is it? If I put it here, are we still good? Yeah, it's only 1 off, so it's not that bad. Alright, so I'll be back in a minute once I get some more of the mysterious dust. Alright, I've been expanding the area a little bit. I shifted things over so that I can put the torches where they belong. Quick reminder, so the dirt, like I said, it can't be changed, so make sure you don't change the grass next to it so it can spread. Otherwise, you're going to have to, well, either ignore it or get it from the side. But this is what it looks like as it starts growing. So once you plant the 2 down that you start with, you can harvest these grown bushes, and they'll give you more dust. And then you can use that to keep spreading the area as big as you want it. This will be plenty. So this is just a 7x7. I covered it up so snow doesn't fall on top of it, because that'll get annoying. If it does, that'll probably stop it from growing. So I'm not going to chance it. And with this canola seed, we get more hearts. Should be other food I haven't eaten. Here you go, bat meat. Sounds tasty. Num num num. Alright, so that's that. Oh, here you go. This is where it's talking about the mysterious grass. So it will spread, but it is a slow process, so I suggest just gathering more dust and manually spreading it. And a seed, well, we need crystals, so let's get into some crystals, which means we need to get the mutation paste, which means we need this stuff. So let's make some of them. Now, this fertilizer, you use it on a sapling, but it's not a guaranteed chance to grow it, so you may need more than one. Oh, give me those. And then we're going to need shears. Pretty sure we need shears for this. What do we have? Probably going to use flint. Stone is 90. Yeah, we're going to use flint. We should have more flint down here. Let's get just a little bit. I put some storage drawers down here just to put some of the stuff to the side. So 2 of the flint shards and a piece of string. That'll work. Alright, so plant your sapling not on the fertile soil. I'm pretty sure it's just going to hinder you. And then right click it. It'll turn into one of those trees. See, that took 4 shots. So your mileage may vary. None. What's coming? Get out of here. This guy reminds me of Herschel. If you know who I'm talking about. So you need these leaves, so make sure you shear them. Because I'm pretty sure breaking them does not get you them in this one. Yeah. So, shear them. You'll need some. You won't need a ton. Well, you probably will in the long run. So let's put some of this away. We don't need that. And we'll just leave it in there. So we got the fertilizer. That's done, 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 done. Oh, the stone kilns, if I didn't say it before, they only hold 8 items input. So if that's too slow for you, then you'll probably have to make more than one. Alright, so the whole point of that was this stuff. Which we need more dust. Where'd I put the dust? Did I use it all? I guess I used it all. No worries. See, look how fast it grows. You can or excavate this. It will just break the big ones. The little ones drop it too, but it's not guaranteed, and it's less. So just wait for them to grow. They don't take that long. Alright, let's make some of this up. And we're probably going to have to throw this in the kiln. We sure are. Put that in there. We'll get some more sticks out. And my little lighter. Let's just dump the shears for now. Get some more sticks while we wait. We'll get a couple more. Might as well use them as fuel because I've got plenty of them. Alright. what else we got? Seed of Life takes the crystal. And the rock core takes a crystal. And some slabs. You're gonna need probably a lot of the rock cores. They're gonna be a main way if they're in this pack. It's probably going to be used for resource generation. Let's see, give me this. You can have that, and you can have some more sticks. There you go. All happy. Let's break some of the... Do we need these crystals for anything specific? The azul block later on. But not something we have to worry about now. So we should be able to make the cores. Let's see, what's it give us? What's a bellows for? I don't actually know what a bellows is for. Maybe it makes the kiln better? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. Ooh, oh, you stay in there. Oh no, you're done. You're good. Alright, so let's see if... Magic and Mayhem awaits. Here we go. We'll go this route first so you can see how to do it real quick. Because we're running a little low on time. But basically, these crystals you smash and you'll get these shards. So let's go smash a few. I just like doing it in a corner because it's easier. This is not the efficient way of doing it. There's a better way later on. You can make these things, these dust pickers, but you need to have the shard already, and you need this soul steel. So there you go. You need a lot of stuff. But once you get those, then you can turn the mysterious dust into the shard you need. We're not at that point though, so we have to manually break down crystals, which is why you're gonna need a ton of them. The sacred land should be iron, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Now the recipe's a little... Oh, well, it's a lot different actually. Unless the mod changed, which is entirely possible as well. So there are different types of cores, and there are different types of shards, and when you mix and match them and you put a block next to them, you have a chance to get whatever you're looking for. So in this case, we're looking for iron. We need sand, we need cobblestone, and we need our rock grinder. Well, you only need like one piece technically. Alright, so to do this, you take your core and you put it down. I'm going to make 4 pieces first because I have 4 shards. Then you right click the core with the shard that you want, and it'll just look like that. So for things like clay, pretty sure it was clay, this compressed clay, or no, maybe it's regular clay in this one. Sacred. There's this recipe. So, like, if you have the anima core, with the Sacred Land, since it takes nothing. Oh, it's wool. It makes wool, whatever. It'll start converting. These won't do squat. You have to take your sand and place it adjacent to it. I'm going to put it in the middle here because it will activate all 4 of them at once. I could put it in the corner here. It'll just activate those 2, or I could put it on the side here. It'll just activate this one. Now it's going to keep popping the item off. It's going to keep breaking it. You're not messing up. You see the little particle effects. Eventually, you do this long enough, and it will turn them into the iron ore. Come on. Just stand here and hold right click. There are ways to make it more efficient. We're not at that point yet though, so don't worry too much about that. Come on. See, this one changed, that changed, there we go. And that's how you roughly use the cores. And then you can mine this stuff up. And then we get amplifying tool tubes, okay. Oh, we're gonna have to use those. Leaves to water, yeah. Also how you can make lava, I believe, with a cobble, yeah. No, it looks like we don't have to use them. You will actually need them for the Azul blocks, though. And you can use it to get lava, so we can make a cobble gen. But that's about as much time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, just a quick update. I noticed the last quest gave us a light core stabilizer. This is the block I was talking about before, where it will help convert things because it will pop the sand off less, or whatever material you're using. So if you put it in the ground, and you put your cores around it, in this case I'm just going to use one, but you could put all 4, and you put your sand on top of it. It'll just last a little longer, and the higher the tier of the stabilizer, the longer it'll last. And that's what I was talking about before. So when you get it, put it to use. That's all I wanted to show you. Bye bye.